So you all gather together, and in a circle around Danny, you convene, and she begins to mutter the verbal components of the spell, and you all feel that familiar, awful sinking sensation as your entire body, your physical forms are pulled into a singularity, and then you're ejected out of time and space. You feel under your feet soft sand. You hear waves slowly breaking upon the sand. You can hear seagulls all about you as your sudden emergence out of nowhere has caused a bunch of them that were just like nesting in the rocks to alight up into the air and squawking. Please. Thank you. And you also see a crab like hurriedly trying to get out of the waves and then just disappears into the waves. The sun has already gone below the horizon, but the sky is still a light blue. And Bloom says, "This is much better." And Avery says, "We did it. We got to a beach." Yes! Skinny dipping! And begins running towards the water, tears off his clothes, and you just see a white ass just running towards the water. He gets in waist deep and turns around and like, "Come on, get on!" You all just take off your clothes and run out into the waves. You find yourselves out in the water, and Avery's out there just like, he starts to float. And then he's like, "Oh, sorry, maybe not the time or the place, we're all just friends." So, you said that there was weed here last time? Like pipe weed?
Yeah.
Well, where is it? Do you have a stash?
No, some halflings were here.
Oh, wonder where we could get a bundle.
Bloom must have drugs. She always had drugs.
Bloom's in the water with like the water up to her chin, just like, "Well, I've got the drugs." But they're back up on the beach.
I can get them real fast.
Go get him. You still have your boots on.
Yeah. These puppies ain't never coming out.
You just see this wake, like this cataclysmic wall of water as you just... And he's running so fast that the water behind him sinks to a level where you can just see bare ass, bare thighs, and even sand churning under the water as he just like gets up onto the beach and starts rummaging through her clothes. You find her goodie bag. It's just like a small hempen bag, and you open it up and you see lots of little sacks and small jars. And
Which ones do I bring?
Just bring all of them. Well, are we going to do this now? We're going to relax. What are we going to eat? I'm hungry.
How much health do you think a seagull has?
Health? A single hit point.
I'm gonna look up at them and start vicious mockering them.
You're dumb.
You suck.
You just see seagulls begin falling from the sky. And Bloom says, "I'm not going to eat a damn seagull, Macias. Stop killing them! What are you doing?" It's like 4 have fallen at this point.
Find some.
Aren't we in an ocean? There's gotta be fish all around us. Alright, sorry, maybe this was a premature skinny dipping. Let's get out, clothe ourselves, find some food, build a fire, then maybe we can come back out here. And he starts walking back. Yeah, he starts walking back out.
I'm gonna walk up to the water, put my head under the water, and vicious mockery the fish.
Make a perception check.
I'll just like put my lips to the water and say like, "Bitch." And just like.
Gubby.
Alright, so you see Malcius begin like snorkeling around on top of the water. You see just beyond your vision, moving away from you as you're kind of swimming up behind them, some fairly large, probably about this big, just like typical silver fish. And you're able to just kind of get to the point where they kind of turn for a second, and then you go, and then they go belly up immediately and just rise to the surface.
I make sure I make eye contact with the fish before I kill it.
Jeez. All right, you are starting to chase some crabs. All right, they're all over the beach, and so as you begin walking, they begin skittering around, and they're everywhere.
Doc's just gonna start trying to grab
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
28.
Okay.
Real good.
You all begin watching Zog. Are you still naked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in his boots.
You begin watching Zog in these short bursts of speed that send rooster tails of sand. Just boom! Boom! Because he's just like freaking Hulk smashing. And you bring a bunch of cratered crabs about this big. Malceus, you come up as well with like 3 dead seagulls and a dead fish. And Kit, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Okay. 14.
14? Okay. Bloom is with you. You find some rose hips, and you find some like celery looking things. There's also a bunch of like weird balloon-like inflated pieces of seaweed that have made their way onto the beach as well. And Bloom's like dragging these long tubes of those things across over her shoulder and throwing them into the pile. And pretty soon you've got a bunch of crabs, a fish, some seagulls, some seaweed, rose hips.
Bex is making a bonfire.
Nice. Nice. You've got Avery out collecting the sparse wood. He's just throwing it into a pile. He's just got like a shirt just wrapped around his waist.
Danny is casting the tower, so we'll have somewhere to sleep.
All right, so before long you've got a enormous bonfire with Bexy just sitting, just gazing at it like a firebug. And Avery looking between the fire and her like, holy cow, this is more of a problem than I thought. Y'all begin sitting around the fire. And within several minutes, there's the popping and crackling of the fish flesh, and Malceus begins plucking seagulls.
I'm doing 2 at once. I'm doing one. My mage hand is doing one.
Nice. Avery leans back on the sand and says, see, this is what I needed.
Drugs.
Got a one-track mind, Zog.
Bexy's been filling with a little bit of gunpowder and kind of wrapped it into a little firecracker. He's gonna toss it in.
Fire! You guys are like in the middle of a sentence and bunch of sparks just go everywhere. Avery goes, ah! And stands up and like brushes cinders off of his pants like,
You okay?
what was that? Was that you?
No, it was the fire,
Well, this
obviously.
wood is explosive. I say we make a different, much smaller, much more stable campfire elsewhere. You can stay here.
Yeah. We'll have
Fine, I'll enjoy my bonfire.
Hookers? Where? I thought there were only seagulls on site.
I think Malceus has some. He caught some fish.
He has some.
Wait, back up. What the hell does that mean?
Hookers. How else do you catch fish?
Oh, God. I got really excited and then really mortified, and now I'm just back to being me again.
Malceus is just nodding sagely at the other side of the fire and says, yes, I have a personal harem that follows me everywhere.
They helped me catch these fish.
You've never seen that.
He's actually using hookers to fish. All right, go get him, ladies. Go get him. What am I paying for? Holy crap. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Malceus puts on a purple
Enjoy the
top hat and
beach.
he gets between there.
I love it. That's what it's for.
Just wanted.
Oh, goodness. Well, while we were back at that mountain, I reacquired a few spores.
Oh, right.
So
Drugs? I could use some drugs.
Yeah.
we could all be in there for probably a good 30 minutes.
Rain's gonna be there.
Well, and she passes it around. She says, she puts it on the back of her hand.
Malceus does it like a professional.
Malceus pulls out a $100 bill, rolls it up in a straw. You all lay back on the sand, and you watch as the beach and the dark, starry sky above you just fade away. And then the sun comes up, and you're on the same beach, but it's warm and bright. and the water is like this like deep aquamarine blue. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Pretty shit. 6 minus 3 for 3.
This mutant rain steps out. just kidding. No, Zog, you close your eyes and you open them and you look around. You don't see him.
You did better last time, right?
I can try.
Yeah, here's what I do.
Okay.
I picture Rain in his glorious armor with his glorious sword, hacking right through something.
I can picture it perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have to like clench your butt cheeks, or is
Yes.
that just something you do?
Clench your cheeks.
Clench the cheeks.
Pretty much all your muscles.
Okay.
Just watch your tongue, don't bite your tongue.
Oh, good point. Okay. I'm going.
And Zog's gonna channel. Come on.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay. 13. Not all that.
Zog, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
A big grin.
You turn around and you see Rain.
There he is.
Zog, it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. Come here.
How have you been, old friend?
Pretty good, yeah.
There's some new people here.
Oh, this is Bloom. You remember Kara, right?
Of course, how could I forget?
Bloom's like Kara.
She was a
but-
wonderful person.
No, she wasn't.
Couldn't do anything wrong.
Thank you.
In fact, kids controlling him.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I would suggest, in my infinite wisdom, as you've admitted several times, Zog,
That's true.
that she's most likely deserving of mercy.
Bexy,
bitch.
in this dream state, wants to conjure a Kara.
Oh my gosh! Intelligence
What
check.
the?
13?
13, you hear, actually, I'm probably not deserving of any mercy at all. And you turn around, Zog, and you see standing there, all of her features kind of accentuated a little bit. Like, her nose is a little too big, her eyes are a little too beady, her hair's a little too matted.
And she's gonna walk over and she's just gonna start making out with kids.
She walks over to Kit and grabs his face.
No, she's a man stealer.
And Bloom says, "What the hell is going on?" As Kit's like, "Ugh!" and you see Rain goes, "In fact, he starts like spasm glitching out as Kit's trying to concentrate on him, but also stay away from Kara. And then Kara says, "See what I'm doing, Zog? I'm going to take him too." You can throw it first. Are you allowing this?
Yes,
Okay. Zog,
absolutely.
you walk up, you grab Kara, and you realize that she doesn't weigh anything, and you just. You bring her to about the size of a volleyball, and you still see her stupid face poking out, and you just whoosh, and she just disappears over the horizon.
See, Rain? Kara's a bitch. She stole from us.
I said, I'm going to make it a party. I'm going to conjure Tyla.
All of a sudden, you hear, "Don't forget about me."
Okay.
And you turn around and you see the violet-skinned tiefling walking out of the water in this very like skanky bikini. And Rain says, "Who is?" and vanishes. And you hear, "Wait, slow down!" And you look over and you just see her running at you. Just boom, 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 boom. Breasts just
Terminator run.
massive, just bouncing up and down. And you are just running down the beach. Zog, you're very confused.
She's just got like the Terminator.
Yeah. The deadpan, not breathing heavy, just like this predator face.
Come back.
Wait, where'd Rain go? Rain.
Zog wanders off. Make another intelligence check.
10.
10. Coming up from under a bush, you see a Rain. You don't notice it, but anyone else would see he just looks like a wax figure version of Rain with like very vague armor. But you're fine with him as he stands up and he says, in a voice that's like kind of his, You're right. She is a bitch, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, she totally is. In fact, we should go hunt her down in the water where you threw her, find her, do it all over again. Come on!
Yeah, let's go.
you and this wax figure who's like not running very well run into the water, begin swimming, and then you find the volleyball, and she's like, she's just like a paper mache version.
You are evil.
You slap it. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So the half hour goes by in just spectacular fashion as everyone's pranking each other. Kit is being chased by so many women. And Bloom's just sitting back in her own world just watching it.